Guys, how you going today? My name is Aiden or SynOpsis, and this is my cruise ship. I'm just kidding. So, I'm actually going on a cruise for a week, so over this whole week I'm going to be vlogging and filming a bunch of shit for just you guys. And it's gonna be so much fun. I just got dressed. Like just past 7 o'clock, and yeah, it's hitting me hard. But hopefully this week is gonna be super fun. If I haven't already told you, we're going to Cape Canaveral, so we're going to Universal Studios. We're going to Nassau, Bahamas, and Freeport, Bahamas. So that's gonna be super fun, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so after a full day of traveling and a full day of shit, which I'll go over later, we are finally walking up into the ship. Hopefully nothing else goes wrong. Otherwise, I'm gonna freaking jump off the side of the boat. I'm just kidding.
Okay, can you see me? James, come here. I can't be the only one holding it. Holy shit.
Hey guys, so that was just a long transition. I'm finally on my cruise. I'm on the Carnival Pride, and this is gonna be so much fun. So how about I talk to you about what's going down today? So this morning we woke up, we got in the Ubers because we needed to get 2 Ubers because there was 7 of us, and I had my guitar, and I had a backpack, and I had duffel bag and stuff, and we had a bunch of green bags. Yeah. So I just had to move because like a bunch of people just like walked straight past me, and some guy just like stood there. It's kind of weird to talk in front of people. Like talking to a camera right now is weird because everybody that vlogs knows about all the looks. They know about every single fucking look that you get. Like literally. So back to the story. So we got in Ubers, went to the train station. Because I had my guitar, my duffel bag, and my normal bag. I was like trying to grab my wallet out of my pocket, and it wouldn't fucking close. So I was like, gah! So I got my card out. I swiped in, all good. But James's card, Brianna's boyfriend, actually, his card was kind of like, I guess, it wouldn't allow him to go through. It wasn't allowing him to swipe. So he had to get that checked out. And then we had to wait like 20 minutes. We had to wait 20 minutes to get a train to Union Station, well, to Metro Center. And then from Metro Center we had to switch off trains, get onto the red train to go to Union Station. So we're freaking out, right? Because we were kind of wasting. We didn't really waste time, but we kind of did. And so what we did is we were kind of stressing out. Mom was a little bit stressed out, but we managed to get on the Amtrak train to come to Baltimore. I think we had 10 minutes to spare on the Amtrak train. And so that was fine. We got to Baltimore, and we got there around 10:30, and we got an email last night saying that the ship's going to get in a little bit late, so we're not allowing you to board until 6. So they didn't allow us to board till 6, so we had no idea. Oh, that's fine. So they weren't allowing us to board till 6, and it was a pain in the ass. So what we did is we walked around, so we got an Uber from Baltimore train station to a science museum, because we thought, oh yeah, we can do that for a little bit. So then we went there, went to the science museum, and it was freaking packed. Like, there was a line from the science museum all the way around, like, the lake. Well, I'm not sure if it was a lake, but it was kind of like docking ports, I guess. So this line was friggin' massive, and the only reason why it was so packed is because it was $1 a ticket, and it was friggin' packed. So we're like, oh shit, what are we supposed to do now? So what we did is we walked around, and Brianna wanted to go to the holiday shops. It was kind of like a Christmas sort of market thing. So what I did is I sat down my guitar case, pulled out my guitar, and I busked for nearly an hour and a half. And it was really fun. I made like $5. It was kind of funny. No, but I loved it. It was really fun. And that ended, and we decided, alright, let's go get some lunch. So we went to Bubba Gump's, and it was yummy. Oh, I had this amazing cheeseburger, fries, and I had clam chowder. I had a bowl of clam chowder, my favorite thing in the whole universe. Clam chowder. If you ever wanna, that's the way to my heart, clam chowder. But so we had lunch, and then the day was just getting so long. We just wanted a coffee. So we walked back around, and we were starting to lose our minds because we were that friggin' tired. And my hands are killing me from my guitar case, because it's a hard case, so it's very rough grip. And I feel like I've ripped off 6 layers of skin today, just from my hand. And so that was kind of painful. And so I tried to take Dad's bag, and it had my duffel bag on it, because the duffel bag and the guitar were just way too much for me to carry. I probably could have carried them if I wasn't so freaking tired. So the duffel bag kept falling off, so I was ready to just lose my mind, so I needed coffee. So we walked past the Science Museum back to where the Uber dropped us off, and across the road to a coffee shop that Siri said to go to. Wasn't open. Said, sorry, we're closed. So what we did is we went back across the road to where the Uber picked us up, and then we went into this, because the line died down for the Science Museum. We tried to go into the Science Museum because they said they'd have a cafe, and there was a cafe right there, and it said cafe door is open isn't open after 3 p.m. and it was 3:05, so we're like, freaking out, alright, we're just gonna have to go through the science museum, la-di-da-di-da. We try and go through the science museum, we get halfway through the door, and the guy says, got tickets? Got tickets? And we're like, no, we just want coffee shop. That's what my dad said, and then he's like, we don't have a coffee shop. You don't have a coffee shop? What's the cafe then? Oh, it's under construction, under renovation. And we're like, are you freaking kidding me? That's 2 for 2. So, we get out, and we're wondering what we're supposed to do. And so, we come up with this plan that 4 of us will go straight to the port, and we'll just wait there. And then 3 of us, which was me, Robert, and Mum, we'd use the Uber, we'd go via Starbucks, get everyone's orders, then go to the port. So, the 4 of them leave earlier, we get to the port, they get to the port, and they call Mum. They're not allowing us into the frickin' port until 6. Until frickin' 6! So what are we supposed to do for frickin' 3 hours? Yeah, it pissed me off so much. So Mum's like, alright. So they were walking around, well, they were driving around, and they said, go to Harris Teeter. So we went to Harris Teeter, and the guy that was driving the Uber for the other group, not my group, he was telling him about how the port was just down the road and how we could literally walk from Harris Teeter or that little area of shopping, that we could just walk straight to the port. And it's literally over there. You might be able to see Harris Teeter, the sign. It's literally right over there. See it? Yeah, that's where it was. So we're over there and we're wondering what we're supposed to do, and we literally stayed at the World of Beer, Baltimore, for nearly 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. And it was alright. We were kind of bored from sitting on a bloody stool for bloody 2.5 hours. But we had Baltimore Ravens versus the Dolphins, San Fran versus Chicago. We had a bunch of games to watch. It was pretty good. Shit. It was pretty good, and I kind of enjoyed it. And then we get in the port, and we go to line up, and we put our bags in the thing, we get in line, and this line is freaking massive. Like, seriously, it is the biggest line I've ever seen. It's happened before, but it's never usually, like, this big. And so we finally get through security. We get through, I guess, customs, you would call it. Not really customs, but we get through, and we go to get our cards and stuff, all of that jazz, and we realize that James doesn't have his friggin', I guess, his visa. It's called an ETSA, but he doesn't have it with him to get back into the country. So that was on our mind. We're already tired AF, and we're at the desk, and we have our Australian passports, and because they were Australian passports, we had to have an Australian address, but we didn't have an Australian address, so it was under our address in America, which was my house. I don't know why, but so we had to put our PO box in Australia as our address. Yeah, let me go live in a PO box. Love to fit in one of those, get all the room. But so we put that there, and it took us. Rhiannon was behind us, and she managed to get through, sit down, and still wait half an hour before we even finished. And so everything was done, it was all good, and then we finally get our cards. Me and Mum get ours, and then bloody Dad's is somewhere else. We got this guy named Brian. I don't know who he is, but his name was Brian. That's all I remember. Brian. Screw you, mate. But apparently he was in our cabin, and I'm like, no. So that happened. So we finally get through, we're all chill, we're like, let's just get on this boat. So we finally get in, walking around, go to Brianna's cabin, and then we get to our cabin. As soon as we open the door, I was hoping that we had 2 beds, because the past 4 cruises that I've been, well, past 3 cruises, this is my 4th cruise, past 3 cruises, I've always had a friggin' bunk, except for when except for when the one that I went on with Dad, which I kind of had like a single bed, but it was still pretty small. That's fine. And so it was still pretty small. So what we did, I walked in and my bunk is literally just hanging out. I'm like, seriously, are you freaking kidding me? There's a queen size bed, and then there's my bunk, and it's literally right above my dad, where my dad was gonna sleep. That's fine. Getting interrupted. People want to walk past, but so I was just done. So I literally just ran out of my bloody stateroom, and I went straight to the basketball court. I literally just went straight to the basketball court, and I just stayed there for half an hour. I need to cool off. It has been the longest freaking day ever, and everything has been going wrong. It's a pain in the ass. But, anyways, I'm on the cruise. I'm happy-ish. I just wish it was on better terms and it wasn't such a shit day. Some random kid full clothes just walked into the shower next to the pool. Dumbass. But I'm happy, I have a drinks card. I'm ready for a good week. Alright. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I have to go to a muster thing soon. I don't even know what the time is. Let's go find the time. Ugh. Is it rain? It is 8:55. So, I'm gonna talk to you guys when I talk to you, but I don't know if I'm gonna be talking to you guys anytime soon. But I might have a little bit more of footage going on here. Right after this. I don't know. Might be something cool. Might be something teen-like. Who knows? It's a cruise. Anything can happen. Welcome to Carnival Pride, bitches. Peace.